blue, blue, or red, or green. I'm trying to see what it looks like in the camera. Or blue, or that. Wait a minute. What did it? Hold on. Twinkle, twinkle. Is it twinkling? There we go. Oh God. It's your girl, a very tired Jessica with Bitter Creek Model Horses, and we have come with I'm here presenting not only a mail day, but of course our normal Breyer Fest stuff because holy cow, Breyer dropped so much news and so many reveals of all of like some of the stuff that's coming up, and I'm losing my mind. So let's get into it. Shall a quick couple of housekeeping things. Holy crap, guys. Our last video reached over 200 views, which, yeah, that doesn't sound like a bunch, but to me, it's a bunch. And thank you guys for commenting and showing your support. I really you guys have no idea. So let's keep it going because I absolutely adore you guys. And I'm so excited that we are here. We are over 200 views on our videos. We're up to 30 subscribers. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but to me, it's phenomenal. Like we're getting there. I think my favorite thing so far is, hey, I thought like somebody going up to me and be like, oh yeah, or commenting, on Facebook, like, I figured you would talk about this, or I wondered if you were going to talk about this in your video. So you guys, thank you, because I love that you guys are like, you're there and you're like, hey, talk about this in your video next time. Like, come on. And I'm like, oh, I'm super. With that being said, Breyer Midwest updates, really not a whole lot, just kind of a little hee moment because, of course, in Breyer fashion, people are getting their Mark of Charm models prior to Breyer Midwest. It's not until March, and they're getting their Mark of Charms sent to them. But unfortunately, they are matte. They are not glossy. So yeah, there's an interesting little bit. But somebody posted on the Breyer Midwest Facebook page that it won't impact your if you plan on going, it won't impact you actually getting the model if you'd already purchased it. Yeah, I mean, and they're pretty much just like, bring it with you, sell it, call it good. So I thought that was kind of funny because, it's at this point we're just like, doesn't surprise me. So for Breyer Midwest, they revealed the Champion Open Show awards or award model. And this year, everybody's getting Rhiannon, and Remy, which was the 2023 Premier Club Marin Full set. Let me see if I can find you. You guys know what she looks like. It's on the so it was Fighter and Survivor last year. Rhiannon. I cannot spell. Here we go. Okay. So this is taken off of eBay, so thank you to whoever is on eBay. But this is the overall champion awards for the open show. 6 of them will be awarded to 6 of the overall champions. So I thought that was kind of cool. So yay, heck yeah. I'm going to start a thing where in our videos, I'm going to probably start with mailbag first. What did Jessica buy? Because she has a buying problem. And then we're going to go over news, whatever news we've got after that. Or you guys choose. I'm going to start that way first in this video. And then the next video, if you guys are like, I like this, or I want to see this, let me know in the comments. Because if you guys like it that way, I'll do it that way. So we're going to start with, we're going to go over the mail first and then, is that what I said? Yeah. Oh my God, my brain's gone. We're going to start with mailbag first because I'm excited to see, show you guys the new ponies. And then, we'll do Breyer Fest news toward the end. and then we'll switch it up next time. You guys will have to remind me though, because my ADHD brain will be like, what are we doing again? So, all right. So, if you're watching from another state, Oklahoma got hit with a snowstorm. I'm not gonna say snowstorm. I'm gonna say snow something something. Because yeah, we got snow yesterday and it was a lot more than we anticipated. But snowstorms to me are like feet of snow, like Canada. But we got some snow. So I'll feature some of this. I took a lot, guys. I spent yesterday, I was off. Today's the Friday the 10th, so that I'm recording it a little early. I'm recording this video a little early, but um the 9th I was off, and I spent literally all day behind my camera taking all sorts of Christmas photos, or not Christmas photos, snow photos. Like, you guys have no idea. I'll feature some videos and stuff if I can find them, because I fed the cows and stuff. So I'll feature videos from the snow deal in this video and kind of show you guys, you know, some fun stuff that we did, or that I did, I guess. My hubby was working, so from home. But yeah, he had to stay inside, and it kind of made him mad. But anywho, okay, so not only there's a couple of purchases that I pictured on the 9th that I will feature later, probably in this video, because I'm going to probably add some stuff, because Breyer is, of course, going to drop stuff by the time I wrap this video up for right now. So, but I'm going to feature the photos that I took in this video so you guys can see them. I hope you guys stayed safe in the snow. It wasn't too bad going to work, you know, when I went. But yeah, I was very thankful that we were off on the 9th. It was. That being said, we're going to talk about the first purchase, which you guys remember that I purchased. I'm trying to look and see where I wanted to start. I purchased Tannenbaum. I think that's how you say her name. I purchased her. That was the surprise Christmas horse for Christmas that Breyer put out. I got her. I took pictures of her, so I'll feature not only, you know, I have her in hand, but I'll also feature her really pretty pictures I took in the snow. She lit. At first, and we'll talk about it later. But anyway, I got her in. Yes, I'm sorry. I opened her. I am so sorry. Because my husband was like, oh my God, she looks black. And I was like, holy cow, there's coal. No, we didn't get coal, unfortunately, guys, but I'll show you the color in here in a little bit. We got a first here in Bitter Creek Model Horses. We got a first, purchased a couple of firsts, I guess. We got our first factory custom-ish from Peter Stone. We got our first factory custom Morgan from Peter Stone, and then not Peter Stone themselves, but secondhand, you know. And then we got our first glossy Premier Club model from secondhand. And you guys heard me talk about him in the previous video. And I think that's it. That's all I've got. We got our our second Palouse, our third Palouse, because we've had a couple of Palouses, but we had to sell them. I had to sell them because of, they were older. I was selling them as bodies pretty much. So our third Palouse, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So first and foremost, I didn't get a chance to picture her, but I just got her in today. This is my first factory custom-ish. She is, I can't remember, the seller did not say what she is, whether she be a design a horse or like an actual run. She didn't say. But what she did tell me is she is factory custom. She has a braided mane, or I can't remember, banded mane. She's got a banded mane, a forelock, and then she's got a Morgan tail, which the only Morgan I've got right now that's from Stone does not have this tail, because he's a factory custom too. So, but I don't know if you guys remember, I have been kind of focusing on, taking my, she's a 1999 mold, so But I've been taking my my collection kind of in a different direction. So instead of focusing more on like regular runs and stuff like that, unless it's like I do want to get Surfer Riptide, the one that was on the Welsh Cobb pony mold that we showed last week. I do want to get her or him. Um, I do like that mold a lot. Um, but that's pretty much kind of it of the regular runs that I want to get. But anywho, so I'm focusing more on getting like factory customs and stuff that are a little different. And she's beautiful. I mean, she's got striped hooves on both sides. And she's not marked or anything as far as I know. Yeah, she is not marked or anything. So I'm going to have to pick my person's brain that has the Stone Ref site, and I'm going to have to ask her if she knows anything about this gal. But she is a dapple gray, or she is a gray. She has slight dappling. I don't know if you guys can see, but she's got some slight dappling. But here's that custom tail. This is supposed to be on the Morgan, like a regular run Morgan tail, I think. But absolutely gorgeous. A little different. And she does have her bi eyes that or her tricolored eyes that I absolutely love. She's just got a really sweet face. She's got such a sweet face. And her nose. But she's got a little bit of pinking on her nose. Here's another deal of her eye. So she's very pretty. I'm super excited to actually like get her out and take pictures of her for photo shows, because I think she'll photo show really well, especially with that custom tail, because you know that's not normal. So there's that. There's my first factory custom. Next one, so you guys heard me talk about him, is going to be, this guy is a design a horse, and I took him out in the snow and took pictures of him. So he's got some like snow residue on him, I guess. I don't know if you can have snow residue, but he's got snow, so he's got some sort of residue on him. But this is going to be my first Morgan and first factory custom Morgan. Guys, I can't talk. My brain is gone in my blah, 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 blah. First factory custom Morgan. But he is a design a horse. Yes, he is a design a horse. I do not know what year he is. It does say design a horse on it. But here he is. I do not have I think this is Problem Child is what she named him. But he came with, so his eyes, he had some repairs done. I don't know if you guys can see that, but and it's got an extensive history on his repairs, on what kind of happened to him and everything like that. Or at least, you know, what she did. Because he was sent to a repair artist, but he is a factory custom because he comes with an Arabian tail, apparently. So this is the Arabian tail. Now it's not held out like super, you know, behind him, kind of like the Arab is. I can't, the one that I do have that's up here is, he's got a factory custom tail anyway, so I can't really show you what the normal one is. So we're gonna use Samir Nihal, one of my original Finnish horses that I've got. He's a designer horse. We're gonna use that and compare it to this one. Sorry, I only have two hands. But I'm gonna say yeah. Minus, I mean, you guys can see, you know, his tail is a little out there. But I'm gonna say yeah, that's a factory custom with a Arabian tail. He does not come with, you know, super detailed hooves because he is a designer horse, but he does have the DAH on the bottom. You guys can barely see it. It's right there. But, you know, tricolored eyes. He's a really pretty guy. He's kind of, I'm going to say he's kind of like a glossy, but he's not glossy. He's like semi-glossy, kind of like a satin. But he's really pretty. I'm super excited. I did take pictures of him in the snow. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep his name or not. You know me, I'm kind of more into like bigger names, like Greek god names and stuff like that. So we'll a little bit more information on him. He is a Santa Fe Morgan on the Santa Fe mold. And he he was shown back in the day, and he did come with a couple of Nan cards. This is his information that Jillian sent me. Thank you, Jillian. And it kind of details everything that he went through, like all of his history as far as like what his repair costs and everything. So I really appreciated her sending that to me. But he also came with ribbons and his name cards. So I thought that was kind of cool. We're going to see if we can live show him. I'm kind of excited. I'm going to have to clean him up a little bit because he's got snow residue. But we did take quite a bit of pictures of him. So I will try to feature those in here if I can. Another one that I'm super excited about, and not a lot of people liked him, but I did just because I love his coloring and I love this breed of horse, period. And I think I pronounced it wrong when we were discussing it last week because I was talking about it. Peep a foot. But I'm super excited, and he's glossy, and you guys know I'm a glossy fanatic. So I just meet Bandolero. He's going to have a different name. But this is the third and final release of the 2024 Premiere Club. The one that everybody was excited for was Tiger Lily and Firestorm, I think was the full. But this guy, he grew on me. He's absolutely gorgeous. He's got the eyes. I love, like we were talking about in the last one, I believed he was kind of like a blood bay color, Sabino. And he is a Criollo. I think I said that right. If I didn't, let me know. I want to say Creole because Louisiana. But I want to say it's Criollo because I think that's how. But y'all let me know if I'm pronouncing it wrong because I could be, because I am an Oklahoman born and bred and I don't know any better. So, but yeah, look at all the details. He is not PC. He doesn't have PC something or other on the bottom side, but yeah. So here's that. Do they normally come with that on the bellies? I don't think they do. He came with everything, like his certificate of authenticity and everything like that. So I was thinking he did, but super, super glossy, super beautiful. Lots of good details on him. Not everybody liked the forelock. I kind of dig it. He's got the normal kind of cropped mane, the buzzed mane, and this forelock kind of, from what I've seen on a bunch of the breed photos, is kind of normal on them. So, but I already have a deal, and look, here's his back, but he's got a little bit of dabbing of mane right there. So I thought that was kind of cool. But I do have a breed deal made for him already. So, because I plan on showing him if he'll stand for me. And then I did take some pictures in the snow of him yesterday. Sorry, I'm like putting him up. So super excited. I think he'll fit right in. I'm super excited. If you guys have a cool name for him, I'm the worst on certain breeds, but if you guys have a cool name for him, let me know in the comments. I'm super excited. This might be the first and only I get of this because they're so fragile. But I went ahead and got my first micro, and I cannot remember his guy's name, but he is like super teeny tiny, super pretty. The only thing is his leg broke and I had to fix it. So I don't know if you guys can see, but his leg went boop boop. And so I'm going to have to figure out how to make that look less bad. And I'm afraid to send him to anybody because he came to me that way. And it's not the buyer's fault, or it's not the seller's fault at all. He just came that way. So, but he's got a beautiful tail. Here's the underside and everything. She. It's a mare. But yeah, that's my first little micro. I'm kind of excited. I might get photos shown instead. I don't know. I'll have to figure out if my camera can focus on that because I can take stablemate pictures. I've never taken micro pictures. But also on top of that, it came with a cool little base, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love this. It's like supposed to look like an ocean or like a lake or something. I don't know. It's really pretty though. I think it's gorgeous. I'm trying to still figure out how, and this right here, it's like rubbery. It's like, yeah, so it's really pretty. But, so I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate that with this guy or with this gal. But we'll see. So, shout out to, hello, KL Keepsakes, Karen, maybe, yep. And then Barthody's closet. That's kind of where everything came from. So, yeah. Anywho, so she was originally on a run of 2,500. Her original name was Shining Star. And she was sculpted and painted by Carolyn Boysden. I hope that's the right one. Or I hope that's the right way to say that. But she is and I'll put her pictures in here, but she's heavy. This is she called her Starbright is kind of what they named her when they showed her. But she is one of the most detailed horses I've ever seen as far as her uh her face and her nose. Like her nose is just, I mean, I've never seen one that's that detailed before, but she's got a good blanket, kind of a Robocano thing going on here. But she's gorgeous. I really fell in love with her. She was actually on a post on Facebook where somebody was looking for something, and I said, if OP passes, could you send me pictures of her? So, and Amy was the one who sent her to me, Amy Bradley. So shout out to her. Greens, greens, greens. And yep, she's beautiful. She did get shown a little bit. So she's got Nan cards in collectability and halter. So but she is if you guys go on my Facebook page, there's her face. If you guys go on her Facebook, my Facebook page, not hers. Do you have a Facebook page? And go and see my cover photo. She is the new the 2025. So I went ahead and thought that would be like kind of neat because I put the glasses in there and stuff. But yeah, kind of like a neat little pose for her, with the glasses for 2025. Let me know kind of in the comments what you guys received. If you did get Tannenbaum, if you didn't, which color would you have gotten? I actually got one of the ones that I liked. I originally liked the red, but we did not get her, so unfortunately. So that leaves only two, and everybody was wanting one of them, but I got green. This is the green Tannenbaum. I really am kind of excited about her. So I took a lot of pictures of her out in the snow, and I'm just kind of, I don't know. I really kind of like her. She's just really, there's something about her. I mean, she's the metallic green. Like I said, I'm not a decorator fan, but I'm kind of digging it. I really like her. She's such a cute little small mold. She's on the fell pony mold. And I really like her. She's got, tricolored eyes. She's got Tannenbaum on her belly. If you guys can see, maybe. She's very shiny, so and she's got gold hooves. I love the gold hooves. Did I like the red? Yes, I did. Was it the one that I originally thought, hey, I like that one and I would rather have that one? Yes, but to be honest, I like the red, but I'm more of a cool color person myself. So I really like the green. The green fits me. The green is just, it's calming. I'm a green person. I do like greens. I do like blues, more greens than anything. So, I like her. I think she'll fit really well. And I don't think I'm gonna sell her. I really don't. At first I thought I was because I was like I just went into temptation and just did it anyway. But I think I like her. I think she'll stay for a little bit. So that's Tannenbaum. That's the one they've got. No coal, unfortunately. I did see some coals that people did get. So congratulations to whoever did that. I did see some of my Oklahoma people got the red and the blues and the greens. I think reds mostly. So yeah, the red was really pretty. But I think I'm just gonna stick with my green. Let me forget. This is the little pony pouch that the micro came in. And look how cute. It's got a little thing for your name and everything. It's adorable. I also forgot. I don't think you guys have ever seen this horse, but I finally took pictures of him the other day. This is I call him Lexington Square. He's probably going to be something different, but I purchased him as a body. I did not just get him. I've had him, but this is the first time you guys have really ever seen him because he's been kind of on the shelf because he's got my fault entirely, but he's got finish problems, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to deal with it. But anyway, purchased him as a body on eBay, and sent him to my my person that does my customizations and stuff. And I was like, hey, you know, let's we talked about what we want to do, and I'm a Blood Bay fan. So but he ended up having a lot of structural issues that she did a lot of work on. So bless Ellie's heart. But yeah, so this is, I call him Lexington Square. She did an amazing job on his face, on his eyes. But he does have a couple of finish problems that are my fault, not hers. But this is my first ever custom, well, I'm not going to say custom, but he's my first ever like ASB on the Peter Stone ASB, because he is a Peter Stone. And we're gonna just have to figure out kind of what we want to do with him, but he's gorgeous nonetheless. She did an amazing job. He does kind of have some snow. I put him out in the snow the other day to take more pictures of him, possibly for photo shows, because we can do that. But we'll see if we can get him out in the live show ring or not. With finish issues, I really don't know, but I still love him nonetheless. So, and yeah. How much I hate packing peanuts. Hi, it's future Jessica. Jessica, I can't talk. I can't. I'm sick and my brain is gone. It's future Jessica / sick Jessica with packing peanuts and more mail. So we're gonna start off with Mr. Costico. I think that's how you say his name. I got him from Kaylee Janis. And yeah, he's a shelf guy, but that's completely fine. I have been wanting him forever, not since he passed away though, and rest in peace. But I have been wanting him for a while, just because I do love this mold and I loved him as a horse. He himself, the real guy. But his detail is absolutely amazing. He's got his numbers up here on his neck. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. But he's got that, and then he's got his brand on his haunch right there. So, and then he's got, the dorsal stripe and everything. So, but they did a really good job with him. And he's just gorgeous. He's one of my, I'm not going to say this is my favorite mold, but Costico is probably my favorite on this mold. I know that I have been on a factory custom kick for a bit. So I found this horse for a really, really good price, and thanks to selling some other horses of mine, I was able to afford her. So yay. That's why I love this hobby so much, just because you can sell horses to be able to afford horses. And that's what I do. That's what I use it for. I sell to afford other horses that I want. So, without, she's got a couple of flaws, and I think we can repair them. She's going to be a project, because I can do small repairs. I've been doing some small repairs. The one horse, the Appaloosa horse I showed you guys, is an exception, because I'm trying. So I think I can probably do some small repairs on her, to make it look, relatively decent, because I still want to try to show her. We'll see. I mean, it's going to be something that's not custom. So it's going to be just small repairs, but here she is. Now I do have information on her that one of my friends sent to me. If I can find it right quick, give me a second. She is, let me see, I'm looking at it right quick. Okay, her name is Blaine. She is a run of 100 in a matte glossy split. She definitely did have, I'm not 100% sure, but here's her glossy picture that one of my friends sent me off of the Stone Ref site. So she's got that little forelock thing going on, but it really doesn't look too bad. So it might be able to just, kind of, it might have gotten rubbed on. But you guys can see kind of what I'm talking about here. And I could be crazy. I could be, because to me it looks like it was broken off, but I don't think so. I think it's okay. It might just be, see, I think it's broken off, which is okay, because I can fix that. But she's got some ear tip rubs. I don't know if you can see it or not, but she is the matte version. But she's got the short tail, beautiful striped hooves. Like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with them. And then, she's got beautiful eyes. She's got the tricolors. I mean, typical of Stone Horse stuff. But she's very pretty, and I love her face. And she's got the udders. So I love it. But yeah, she's very pretty. So yeah, we'll repair her, and kind of go from there and see, what, well, we'll see what can be done. Pretty much is kind of where I'm going with that. Because she's still, I mean, gorgeous horse, and I think I can show her. So, look, she has been repaired. Can't even tell. I don't even know. Try to do that here, but yeah, can't even tell that she had anything wrong with her. So I just repaired her and repainted it. So simple, small repairs. Thing that I'm venturing is different types of model horses. So I do have one Copper Fox, custom. And then I saw this one online for a pretty, again, a good price. But he had some flaws. She had some flaws. So I contacted my person who does customizing and everything. And she says, well, I believe I can. And I talked to the girl who, does, that had this horse. And she's like, he's notorious. Their models are notorious for chipping and whatnot. So, but this is what they call a Copper Fox. His name is, or her name is Marble. Um, on this, I want to say it's like, I want to say it's a stock horse mold, but I'm not very familiar with Copper Fox. So she's got some chipping on her. So she's going to be a project for my customizer. I'm going to send her to, her, and she's done a really good job on most of my horses, all of my horses actually. The one that I showed you earlier, um he was done by her. So yeah, I'm super excited to get working on this. The only thing is I would love to be able to repair this horse myself. Um, but I don't know. See, there's some like overspray and stuff like right here, so I don't know if I can do that. So I'll just discuss it with Ellie and kind of see what she says. Um, because this horse she's beautiful, and I love this mold. Because to me it's like a gaming stock horse. It's not and sounds different, when it doesn't, it sounds weird. But he's like, yeah, she's like a gaming stock horse or something. I mean, to me this looks like a stock horse, like a Australian stock horse or something, not like this girl, like built, for halter classes and stuff, more for, eventing and stuff like that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments on what type of horse this is from Copper Fox. So, but anyway, here's my second Copper Fox. I'm super excited. And I really think because she has, um, substantial cracking on the paint and flaking on the paint and everything like that, I am probably just going to have her customized. Um, because I know Ellie can do a really good job. I think she soda blasts too. I'm not sure. But I know Ellie can do a really good job on this one. Okay, guys. So besides wanting, so all right, I'm going to start with a story here. I'm going to stretch out too because my legs. Um, a long time ago at one of my live shows, I saw Sierra Rose. I want to say she was a glossy for $65. And I should have picked her up. I didn't even know how important she was until I got back into the Breyer community heavily, like I am now. And I realized that I should have picked her up for $65. That being said, there was another horse that I really, really wanted from the 2014 Breyerfest, the 25th edition, or the 25th anniversary edition of Breyerfest, that I finally found him for a good enough price that I could afford, and I snatched him up right away. I told that girl, I said, hey, I'll take him. I don't even care how much shipping is. Give him to me because I need him. So, without further ado, Champagne Toast. This guy I have been looking for forever, and he is on the Adios mold. He has got, the tricolored eyes that are typical for Breyerfest horses, but I think what I love most about him is the fact that he is a done paint, with the striped hooves and the leg bars. They did an amazing job on him, and he's in really, really good condition, phenomenal condition for how old he is. Because guys, that was 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago. So for being over 10 years old, he is chef's kiss. So, but that's the one. I saw him and I've just been in love with him ever since. And I've been trying to look for him for a decent price. And they've been it's one of those things where you find him and you're like, okay, I'll have to wait because I can't afford him right now. And then when you get there and you can't afford him, like me, I just forgot. I just haven't. So I saw him, I could afford him, and I got him because I have been looking for this guy forever. So he's phenomenal. I love the Adios mold anyway, just because he's a big, stout quarter horse, big, stout stock horse. And just absolutely one of my favorite. I'm not going to say Adios is my favorite mold, but this is my favorite on this mold. Just because I love the coloring. I love him. I don't know what it is. I just love him. So it is his cute face. Look at that face. It is so cute. But so anywho, I'm so excited to show you guys him, and I'm so excited that that I was able to get him because yeah, I'm just Hey guys, we have come to that moment in our video, or in my video, where we talk about the most recent updates from Breyer, because holy cow, Breyer has been dropping things lately, like everything. So we're getting updates from Breyerfest. We're getting updates from, well, mostly Breyerfest. So why don't we just dive into it, because they're dropping, like I said, we're getting a whole lot. We got a little snippet of one of the, I'm trying to get everything on my phone, sorry. One of the special editions. So this is going to be, exclusive special edition model. That is, let's get this party started. She is a black Overo, paint Overo on the Connemara Mare mold. I don't know if I said that right or not, but that was the first reveal we received. And then the next one that we received, and one of the ones that I'm perhaps the most excited for, one of them, that I'm excited for, are one of the limited editions that they just dropped. And Breyer really kind of, so far from what I've seen, they've kind of outdone themselves on the limited editions this year. Those are the ones that you can go into the Breyer store and buy. They'll have the boxes and everything, but they're kind of molded after real horses. And so the first one is going to be on the Just a Dream. I want to say it's just the Dream mold. But this is Bellissima Sapphire. Oops, sorry. I think that's correct. She's a chestnut Arabian mare on the Just a Dream. I call it the Just a Dream mold. But she's a very rich chestnut. You guys, this doesn't even do her picture justice on this phone, but she's kind of a dark, deep chestnut color. And I'm just a big, big fan. Here's her in real life. That's her IRL picture. But she is let me see. She is very hard-bound, lacked confidence. So she started kind of rough, and she's kind of she's an endurance Arabian. So she participates in a lot of endurance, because her owner does a lot of endurance. She's 13 years old. Meg Sleeper is her owner. And yeah, they do a lot of endurance races. She was the 100-mile award recipient, Arabian Horse Association 100-mile award recipient. And you guys know that Arabians are not really endurance breeds, but they're endurance breeds, kind of. Very hardy, but very able to go places and do things, because that's kind of what they were for. American Endurance Ride Conference National 100-mile award and National Best Condition Award winner as well. So yeah, she tests endurance tests the horse abilities to cover long distances over varying terrain, altitude, and weather. It not only tests the horse's fitness and stamina, but the connection and trust between horse and rider. Um, so yeah, Bellissima, I want to say Bellissima. I don't know if that's right or not. Sapphire. She's a limited edition, and she is going to be available to all ticket holders, all access, and VIP ticket holders. And I want to say she is available to in person and online. Guys, I made a mistake. This is on the Oasis mold, not the Just a Dream mold, because the Just a Dream has the tail that kind of goes up and is like whipped. This is on the Oasis mold, so not the Just a Dream mold. I am so sorry about that mess. Okay, so the next special run reveal we got was Let the Good Times Roll. This guy is I had to look at Identifier Breyer because I could not remember his name, the name of the mold, but this is on the Show Jumping Warm Blood mold, and he's a glossy Appaloosa, kind of like a sooty buckskin Appaloosa kind of guy, leopard Appaloosa, I want to say, but he is one of the special runs for this year. My personal opinion, not super excited about this guy. Not a big fan of that mold, just because I don't know. I'm just not a big fan. I never really have been. Even though I do have the castle, Balino Castle. I don't remember how you say it. I do have him because we got him at in a raffle at a show once, so he's kind of stayed with me. But I'm not super excited. I'm not. But that's just me. I do like that he's glossy. I believe he's glossy. Yeah, he's glossy. But super pretty. I love the appies. Just not a big fan. What do you guys think of him? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys excited, or if you would rather see what else there is to see. So I've noticed a what I call a pattern with what Breyer is releasing as far as their special runs and their limited edition models this year, as well as their event stablemates, because I've noticed that they are using some of the newer molds, such as we'll go over that later, but they're using some of the new Premier, like 2024 Premier Club molds in the Breyer Fest lineup, or the Stablemate Club molds in the Breyer Fest lineup for the event stablemates that they have used for the Stablemate Club and, like I said, the Premier Club. One of them is going to be who we call, I want to say it's oh gosh, his name is Ace, and he is I'm just going to call him Ace. It's how I can't say it right. It's Halisonia or Hala something or other nightlife, I believe. But he is a black Welsh cob on the Welsh cob mold. Llewellyn, I think that's how we said that. But this is him. This is Ace. He is actually a champion Welsh cob colt. Well, he's 5 years old now, but and he is a dressage in hand and event and pleasure driving, and his person Halsonia. Wow, I can't even say it. I'm sorry. But yeah, they call him Ace. And but yes, he is kind of an eventing horse on the Welsh cob mold. The reason I am showing this to you guys is because the other photo that I downloaded off of the website is black. Well, you guys can see it pretty well. But that's him. He has got, believe it or not, so this side he has got his brown eye, and the next one he has got a half blue, half brown eye. So that's actually what he has in real life. But he is kind of got some subtle dapples on him, but he's super pretty and super. I love that mold just because I love the action. And I'm super excited because of the Shinko Teague pony that's coming out on the regular runs. The Riptide pony. I really am super excited about him. I love his color. So, but he's very versatile. He's a very cool looking pony because he's, you can show that other one as a Shinko Teague pony, and you can show this guy as a Welsh cob. So, I mean, he's very versatile in the pony breeds. But that is a limited edition. That is Ace. I call him Ace, but that is a limited edition horse that they just dropped this week. I did read in the articles that VIP ticket holders can pre-select their limited edition models whenever they are allowed to go in and select what they want as far as special runs. And I thought that was kind of cool because I didn't even read that before. I didn't know that that was a thing, but I thought that was pretty neat. So, okay, you guys. So, my top two right now, special editions or the special runs, are the Connemara right now. But there's only been 3 released, and I'm about to go into the 3rd one, which is probably the one that I am the most excited about and the one that I want the most. And it was last year the same way. But the Connemara, the Black Overa mare on the Connemara, that is the one. And then this gal, this is Good Times and Great Friends. This is the mare and foal set on the special runs. This is the one that I want the most. And like I said, we're noticing the pattern of Breyer using their Premier Club model horses from last year. I want to say Premier Club molds. That's what I was meant to say. But they're using the Premier Club models from this last year on some of their special runs this year for 2025. But she is done in a stunning Dapple Bay. And then this was the Tiger Lily and Firestorm mold. But she was done in a stunning Dapple Bay, which, guys, if you haven't noticed, I am a bay fan. I don't have a lot of them, but when I do have them done, when I do have a horse done, I do like a good bay. And then he is done in a really cool dun color, light chestnut. Well, it says a light chestnut coat. To me, it looks like a dun. But I guess we'll see kind of when it comes time. But Firestorm's done in kind of a light chestnut with a high sock or stocking, one of those two. She's got 3 white socks and a striped hoof, which I do love that. But the kicker here, the one that just puts the cherry on top, they are both glossy. They are absolutely glossed up, and I am so ready for it. Like, I talked to my pickup person yesterday. I think it was either yesterday or the day before, and I said, "Girl," and her and I have vibed because we have these same 2 that we want. So, she's like, "Yeah, I want that mare in full," and I said, "Girl, same." So we're gonna do it. We're gonna try to get them. And I'm just super excited because I like that mold anyway. I loved Tiger Lily. I loved Firestorm. Yeah, I like Firestone. I like the foal. But to me, this pair is better, 100%, just because of the glossy bay, just because of her. For me, that's the icing on the cake, just because she is a glossy bay. It's available like the Connemara mare, however you say it, like the mare, the Black Overa mare. She is available in person only, which is the reason why I'm going to get a pickup person this year again, because she is unavailable to our online people, which unfortunately I cannot go just because, Oklahoma and 5,000 million miles away. So I'm really hoping that I can get her, because I'm going to try. Cross fingers. So if Breyer is going to stick with, and I am recording this a little later, so they'll probably update us within the week or so as far as their next drop for a special run. So this video is definitely gonna be a little longer. But if Breyer is going to consist or stay constant, not consist. If their special runs consist of stuff that they are doing in the Premier Club or what they have done this past year in 2024 for the Premier Club, I'm going to assume that this guy is going to be next. We shall see, depending on the pop. I mean, because he wasn't super popular whenever he came out. He wasn't super popular, but for me, and you guys can put your thoughts in the comments. If they're going to stick with the 2024 using the same molds that they did in, trying to put him up there. You stay, buddy, stay. If they're going to stick with the same molds that they did in 2024 using these for the special runs, he's going to probably be next. Now, here's the kicker on that one. Are we going to have any variations? What do you guys think? Tell me down in that comments, let me know. Because there's so many different. Last year in 24, the variations were kind of meh. 2023, the variations blew my freaking mind. Pardon my French, but they blew my mind with how many, because we had two color shifts, at least two color shifts with Speos and Peanutine. I think that's how you said her name. The donkey. And then we had, I can't remember the rest of them, but we had multiple different. It seemed to me that every one of them, because we had, the Marin Foal set, they had a variation with the foal. Then we had the color variation with the other two, and then we had another one in there, and I cannot remember. Oh, Wells. Wells was in there. He had a variation of being glossy, a matte glossy split. And then there's another one in there too, and I cannot remember. But yeah, they had variations upon variations upon variations. Last year, the variations were kind of subtle. So this year, with it being the 75th anniversary so far, I am in love with most everything. There's maybe only one in there that I don't like. So what else is Breyer going to drop for us? I believe they're on a roll right now as far as the ones like, yeah, there's some people that are going to hate this and not like this and love this one and love that one. I'm not a big fan of the show jumping warm blood Appaloosa this year, but some other people might like him because he's glossy and he is gorgeous. He is absolutely gorgeous. I love him, but I'm not a fan of him. I just not. Meh. If I get him, okay, cool. But I'm super excited to kind of see what Breyer has in store for us because the models so far, if we're going to stick with the pattern of the Premier Club from what they had in 2024, I think the Criollo is going to be next. The Criollo Stallion is going to be next. So we'll see. We'll see kind of how that is and what they're going to do. Are they going to do a main variation of him? Are they going to do something different? Are they going to change the mold completely? Are we going to get another variation of, So let me know what you guys think. I'm super excited to hear what your guys' thoughts are. And on what the surprise model is, because I've had people ask me as well. And I don't know. I have no idea. Sarah, who got me started on this YouTube channel, she does her kind of breakdown of what she thinks the surprise horses are. And I'm excited to see what she thinks about that because I don't know. I'm just like, I'm ready to just be surprised. But once we find out, we're gonna blast it. We're gonna just, here it is. So anyway, let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I want to know because I am super excited about this. That Breyer is killing it right now. So let's keep it going. So the first, I think the next to the last limited edition, news that they came out with, that Breyer came out with, the new limited edition portrait horse that they came out with is Game Day Surprise, which that threw me off because, it's a surprise. Like, we have the surprise model, and Game Day Surprise threw me off. But anyway, Game Day Surprise is a reining horse that he does freestyle reining and everything like that. This is him. He's on the Hollywood Done It mold in kind of like a dark bay color. And there's him without his little regalia, but he's got his little regalia that is notorious for him whenever he does his freestyle, which this is kind of what he looks like when he does his little freestyle reining stuff. So he's known as Eli in the barn. He is probably one of the top freestyle earners in the world. He earned the Ram Invitational Freestyle Championship in 2014, 15, and 18, and in 2024. But he wears fancy costumes. That's why, he comes with this little regalia. He's known for being level-headed, moving sharply, and everything like that. So he's part of the traditional 2025 limited edition lineup at Breyer. Hear ye, all decorator model fans. Here is the ties that bind us. He is done on a Wedgwood blue Snowcap Appaloosa mold or color. He's on the silver mold. And if you notice that his additions or his pattern is kind of like the 20 or the 75th anniversary horses that they came out with for the regular runs. But he is part of the special edition, special run lineup. He is the decorator special run for this year. Bind Us is available to all VIP, all access, and all online traditional. I'm eating a cough drop, guys. Sorry. All online traditional access ticket holders. So he's available to everybody. Eli or Game Day Surprise, he is available to everybody. But if you're a VIP ticket holder, you can pre-select him. So yeah, he's available for everybody. The last update that I have got, model-wise for Breyerfest is the last limited edition. So there's 4, I believe. 4 limited edition. He is the 4th and final one. This is Bow and Arrow, or Bow. He is on the Cleveland Bay mold. Kind of colored. He's a colored up Overo. Kind of reminds me of Hidalgo. But he is, let's see. He is a vaulting horse. So I'll let you guys look at him while I'm reading. He is a vaulting horse. He's available to all ticket holders. Let me see what else we've got. Vaulting, vaulting, if you're a vaulting horse, it's like gymnastics on horseback. So, I don't know if you guys remember the Rita Ranch or Riata Ranch. I can't remember what it is, but I'm not going to say they're vaulting, but they did they're trick riding. So vaulting is not necessarily trick riding, but it is kind of on horseback, fancy, kind of like that. I haven't seen very much of it, but he is a spotted draft horse gelding. That is super thick. I mean, he does all sorts of stuff. But let me see if I can get here's him, a real photo of him while I'm reading this off here. So he's owned by Trisha Bowman of Muddy Creek Vultures, and he's an all-around horse, really, really good at what he does. I'm trying to read. He has won National High Point C Squad Horse of the Year, overall reserve champion at 2022 USEF American Vaulting Association Nationals. Yeah, he's an intricate chestnut Overo Pinto on the loose mane Cleveland Bay. So he has got a loose mane, not a banded one. Yeah, he's part of the traditional limited edition traditional lineup. He is available to everybody, but VIP members can pre-select him. So I'm kind of excited about him. I love the Cleveland Bay mold. I absolutely love the color. He reminds me a lot of Hidalgo. If you guys remember seeing Hidalgo, I've got the little mini one somewhere, but I've got the big one at my mom and dad's house. Which one of these days, guys, I will show you my childhood collection. I completely forgot about that, but I will show you my childhood collection. But he's got striped hooves. Yeah, I like him a lot. I think he will, I'm not sure if I would get him, but I might. I mean, I don't know. There's 2 others that I really, really like on the limited edition. So, but he is our 4th and final limited edition model. And I'm excited for him. I think he's gorgeous. Guys, Future Jessica and my 5,000th wardrobe update for this video, but that's going to do it for all of the Breyerfest updates and the mailbag updates. I did not receive the 2 horses that I thought I was going to, but that's okay. We'll go over it in the next video. But yeah, you guys, there's so many things that are still gonna go on and gonna happen and all that. So we'll just go over that next time. You guys, thank you so much for everything. I'm going to start working on, I'm going to put some edited photos in this video from the snow day. When I'm discussing some of the horses in the video that I received, because I did end up taking some pictures of them. Not the newest ones, but like Tannenbaum and all that stuff, I'll put them in here. And then the Palouse, I'll put her in there too. So be on the lookout for those. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for everything, you guys. I'm so sorry it's super long video, but there's a lot of information still and still more to come. But as always, you guys be safe out there and be stay warm because it's gonna get cold again. So bye. Thanks for everything. Bye.